Hello, my beautiful stars, shining brightly as you are. My name is Be Positive K here because I want you and I to be positive K. Welcome back to another one of my pick a card readings that I have here for you today. In today's reading, it's going to be on how you can overcome your fears and self-doubts. So if you're feeling drawn to 1, 2, 3, or maybe 2 piles or all 3 piles today, find where resonates with you and we'll get straight into your reading. Hello, my beautiful stars that have chosen this pile 1 for your reading today. Let's get into your first card here to find out how you can overcome your fears and your self-doubts. These are going to be oracle cards today, more so to kind of focus on the main source of the matter. So right now, your first card is believe you're naturally intuitive. Ooh, okay. Value and validate your sixth sense. If you've been doubting your intuition lately, this card is assurance that your sixth sense is an important, innate, sacred part of your internal GPS for navigating life. Practice trusting your intuition regarding minor issues and it will begin performing better. Own and recognize your power. Believe in yourself. I love that for you to start pile 1, and it is the number 1 card too. Lovely for you guys. That is definitely a confirmation for you to overcome your fears and self-doubts by really going inward to yourself. Listen to what your intuition is having to tell you, and you are having to leave that doubt behind. Your intuition is very, very a part of you, it is a part of you. It is the gut instinct part, the deep down deep where you feel those tinglies, those butterflies, whatever you call it, whatever you might feel, those, what does Spider-Man have? The Spider-Man senses. Those kind of things, it's kind of like that. So whenever you have those moments of feeling like, oh, that isn't right for me, or that is what I want to do, that's definitely something that I'm interested in, and that you feel alive, or you'd feel down in certain things that you're coming across, that is definitely a sign for you to let go of the doubts and more of let go of the fears and the doubts and more of believing in your own intuition and what you know is true for you. Don't second guess it. Go with the flow of it, and if it feels wrong, it feels wrong to you. If it feels right, it feels right to you. Don't second guess it. We also have Sekhmet with Be Strong. We have You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. There you go. Be strong. You are strong. You are a strong, strong being. And you are stronger than you think you are. Pile 1. Be strong in that assurance for yourself. You are the strength that you give out and the strength that you wish for your others around you and everything. So look for that sense of strength, be that sense of strength, and know that you are strong. Be strong. Okay, pile 1. We have Ichio with Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. That's lovely. You are a channel, so whatever things that come to you, that again is that natural intuitive hit that you might get, that is where you are channeling and going through that divine for the healing powers, for whatever you need, for whatever anybody else around you might need. Okay, pile 1. If you're feeling fearful and doubtful in any type of situation, know that you can bring in this divine healing power for yourself by calling in on Ichiel, Ixiel, however you want to pronounce it. It's more so you have to be that source of healing. Give yourself that healing back for you. If you see that you aren't in a position, that you aren't in any, right mind, headspace, or whatever that you're feeling physically in your body is not good, bring in that divine healing for yourself. Give yourself the time to give that healing through your body. If, you need to take a day, take a day. It's okay. Don't be fearful. Don't have that self-doubt that you have to, go and do whatever that someone else is telling you to do. You are your own individual. Take back your own power and be strong, because you are stronger than you think you are, okay? Believe you're naturally intuitive. Take in that intuitive hit when it comes, good or bad, and take it as it comes. Further messages for you, pile 1, we have take a break. Again, what I was saying, if you need to take a break, take a break, take a day off, go for it. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So I'm putting this one directly under here for that reason. You need to really take in account for your own self, okay? Pile 1, if you are feeling fearful and doubtful and you're not in any headspace that you feel good in, then this is where you need to bring back that healing for yourself, bring back that confidence, bring back that happiness, bring back that love, and know that you are strong, know that you are capable to get through the strongest storm, okay? And even if it's in the terms of work too, because a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. You don't have to keep running yourself ragged, okay? I love this so much, so much for you guys, that it's really just the idea that you have to push yourself to be more strong, okay? And it's easier said than done sometimes, but it's really just having to give yourself that push, that, encouragement for yourself, even, because not everyone is going to be there 100% of the time to give you that, push. You can always reach out and, look to those that, give you that support. But at the end of the day, if you feel a little bit of a drag, if you feel run down, if you feel like you have to get it done, but you don't have any energy to do it, you sometimes have to give yourself that little push at the end of the day. Okay, pile 1, it's just a little confirmation for that. But we also have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. So definitely take this time to really center yourself and take the rest and replenish. Take the break, take the rest, retreat, and just be with yourself for that time frame to really decipher the good and the bad feelings that you might even get intuitively, and really have that strength for yourself to really say, okay, I'm going to say no to this. If it comes my way and I don't feel good, I'm going to say no to this. And if it feels good and it comes my way, I'm going to say yes to this. You are the divine healing power for yourself. So take that divine healing for yourself in this time of rest and retreatment, and taking that break, and really knowing that you have that strength to come back tenfold. Okay? We also have peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. I love this. You are a being of peace, and you are looking for peace. If you are wanting it and you're soughting after it, pile 1, then you can totally be it if you just center yourself in that space of peace. So taking that break, taking the deep replenishment for yourself, finding that peace again for yourself, and again, being strong to know what's good and what's not good for you, and putting your foot down and taking that step forward. We also have balance. See, finding the balance, deciphering between the good and the bad. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You do so without judgment, pile 1. You're bringing in this balance and this peace for yourself because you don't want to be in this fear. You don't want to be in the self-doubt. How can you be in your true potential fully? You would have to find the balance for yourself to know that you can go after anything that you want and need, desire. You just have to be strong in your convictions around it, pile 1. You have to know that, yes, this feels good, and no, this feels bad. You have to give yourself that time to understand the difference and having that balance between the two, and that brings you the peace that you are needing or wanting. Okay, pile 1, I love that so much for you. I have 2 final cards here to end your reading here. This is beautiful so far. You just really, I give you the encouragement to keep going towards whatever you're doing. If you feel like you are struggling and you are in fear and in doubt because you don't know if this is the right way to go, just keep going down your path. If you feel deep down on the way, wherever you're going, at some point that it's not good anymore, then you know it's not good anymore, and you don't need to continue down that path, pile one. You have the ability to change it. You have the ability to go a different path. So if you start to think, oh, this looks good, this feels good, I want to go down this path instead, then go for it. Okay, pile one, nothing's stopping you other than yourself, okay? And if people are holding you back, don't let them hold you back. Keep going down what your path is intending you to go down. If you feel like this is where you need to go, then go down this path. Don't fear. Don't have doubts. You are in control of you and your own choices in your life. Is this what you want to do, and do you feel good with this choice? That is your main question. Do you feel good, and is this good? And if you feel good and the choice that you're making is good for your own self because you feel good, because you know what you want, then that is what's going to help you down this path of overcoming this fear and self-doubt for yourself. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, pile one. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Instead of praying for that outcome for yourself, pray for the highest good for all. And in that time of praying for the highest good for all, that outcome that you were looking for will somehow show up. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Again, bringing back the divine healing power. In the moment, you can surrender in this divine healing power to bring in the powerful presence of love through your prayer, through that channel for divine healing power, and through that contemplation that you even think through yourself for what's good and what's bad, for the stillness that you're taking to find the balance and the peace that you want for yourself, to break the deep replenishment. Taking stillness, you find it all again, pile one. This is what's going to help you to overcome those fears and self-doubts. You need to really go within, take the moment of stillness, and not be so headstrong over the outcome, but more so over what you're getting through the highest good for all involved. Because if everybody else is getting something and you're getting something, then it's the highest good for all involved. Ooh, I love this so much for you. This is how you're going to come into your true potential. Just be strong, pile one. You got this. Find the balance for yourself. The peace will come. Everything is going to fall into place for you. Eventually, you'll find it along your path. I love this so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you today. Pile one, thank you so much for being here with me, and I hope to see you again in my next reading. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like, comment on my video if you have anything that you wish to say for this video, or if you have any other questions, then feel free. I would love to hear it, and I look forward to seeing you in my next reading. And much love. Hello, my beautiful stars. I have chosen the pile 2 for this reading here. Let's get into how you can overcome your fears and your self-doubts. First card here, we have Practice Detachment. Ooh, I like that already for you on the overcoming fears and self-doubts. Practice detachment. Refrain from pushing forward a specific goal or attempting to figure everything out. Ask less of life and your sixth sense to receive more now. Mentally and emotionally move away from a concern or desire. Out of the box, epiphanies arrive via non-attachment. Evolution and positive progress are in process. Accept, observe, and wait. Ooh, I love that. And you have 45, and that comes to 9. Ooh, almost completion. You need to practice this self-detachment, this detachment that you're taking and putting yourself in. Okay, you're putting yourself into attachment mode. You need to detach. Okay, pile 2. So right now, how overcoming your fears and your self-doubts, it's really just detaching from whatever that you're putting yourself around that attachment in. Okay, so if you're feeling fearful, detach from it for a moment. Take into account that it's going to eventually just come out of the blue for you, that, oh, I don't really need to be feeling this way or acting this way because this person that I'm working with, just an example, and they seem so confident, but yet they have revealed to me that they act the same way too, that they have this attachment to certain things, and they have to try to detach themselves from that outcome. And it's a process that you have to learn, because sometimes you get so overly wrapped up in it in your head, and it's hard to get out of. But once you detach from it, then that's when the out of the box epiphanies arrive, because you're not attached. It's non-attachment. So that's when all of the progress that you're looking for, the positive progress that you're looking for, will go through its process. It's going to evolve through that. Eventually, once you detach, accept it, observe it, and wait. Okay? Just accept. Okay? If what you're wanting for yourself is not coming immediately, just accept it. See it. See that it's not coming, and you're sitting there and you're waiting for it. But if you are not doing anything around, like, let's say if it's something that you need to go out and buy, but you can't buy it right now because you don't have the funds to do so, then you can accept that you don't have the funds to do so and observe it, and maybe just waiting through that process, somehow the price will go down, and now you have enough funds to do so. Like, that could be the whole process around that. Or it could be, accepting that you didn't get this position in your current job, and you really wanted this position, and you thought you were going to get this position, like as a promotion, like you thought you were going to get that step up and get that position, but instead you're over here and someone else got that position instead. So you're observing that person through the position, and you're waiting for your time to make the move in order to get into that same position, right? But it won't be until, like, you make a comment to, like, the said manager or something, or you actually are showing yourself around the people that you need to, in order to be acknowledged, in order to be up in that position. So those are just examples that I had just gotten. Let's just go on with it. For now, I have a few more. It's mainly just oracle cards just for today, just to kind of get to the main base of the whole point here of overcoming your fears and your self-doubts. So we have Maui. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Ooh, I like that. Maybe you need to detach and be more one with the earth, and maybe you've been so focused on all of the material things when you might need to go out and ground yourself a little bit. Go out into nature and get that breath of fresh air, and go through a park or something like that, and really feel connected that way, and then feel called to doing something to help the environment in some way. Oh yeah, we have Cordelia with go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So that is definitely confirmation for you that you need to get outside more. Don't be fearful. If you have a fear to not go outside because of the whole, socially awkward or something like that, don't be fearful in that regard, because everyone is really just kind of focusing on themselves. I know I can be one of those people sometimes that can get in my own head and thinking, oh yeah, this person might be thinking about me, but no, they're not. They're not thinking about me. They're not thinking about anything about you. They're not worried about you. Yeah, they could see something about you and they could maybe make a comment about you in passing or whatever in their head, but what is that going to do to you? Nothing. It's going to, give you just the notion that maybe someone gave me a weird look. Okay. But I don't know what they're thinking, what their whole thought process is and everything. So I can't be one to judge either. They could judge me, but okay, I'll let them judge. If they want to judge me, I'll let it be. But that's just one thing that I just got. I was just the whole notion, if you feel like you're in that fear sense, overcoming your fears, getting out, getting some fresh air, taking yourself out of the house and going and doing something that you want to connect to will help you get out of your head a little bit more, because you're trying to connect into that setting of what you want to do more so than what other people are looking at. And if it's the same aspect of, maybe it's like putting on a show and it's like that sense of stage fright. Everyone could go by looking at you and admiring what you do, or they could, again, look at you and give you those weird looks and judge you. But what is that going to do for you other than you are doing what you want to do and what you love to do? So getting yourself out of your head and more so into the practice of whatever you enjoy doing helps you through that overcoming the fear. And even the self-doubts that you could have for yourself too. It's like, oh yeah, I'm doubting myself to even be able to say that I can do this, because I think that someone's going to see me and say, oh yeah, she can't do it. But if you have 10 other people that come over and say, oh wow, she can totally do this, that's amazing, or he, she, whatever gender, it doesn't matter, but it's just that point of like, oh, you have so many more people that are going to come and tell you that you're doing such a good job rather than the people that aren't. So you have to really look into that area of where you're getting the positive support and not the negative, right? Okay, so we have another card here for our goddess. Green Terra, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Ooh, okay, so that's another thing. Instead of you feeling like you have to do everything by yourself, you don't have to. And if you feel like you need to ask for help, like in the fear of like going outdoors, and like if you don't want to do it all by yourself, you don't have to do it alone. Surround yourself with those that are going to help you and support you, right? That's what you have to do at the end of the day. Those that support you will do right by you, and those that don't won't. So we also have you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Look at that. You're already doing it. Stop having those fears and self-doubts, because you're already doing whatever that you're kind of having maybe a fear around and maybe even doubting around. If that's what the case is, like you totally need to just keep going, keep doing it. Ask for help if need be, because you don't have to do it all by yourself. You're already doing, maybe that's the case. Maybe you have done whatever by yourself for so long. So now you need to keep doing it, but by asking for help. Practice the detachment and pushing forward from a specific goal and attempting to figure everything out. Ooh, yeah, practice detachment. Stop doing everything by yourself. Stop attempting to figure everything out for yourself. Ask less of life and your sixth sense to receive more now. You need to ask your sixth sense what it is that you are intending to do, and whatever that ping deep down that you get that feels good for you, pile 2, That is what you should go towards. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking it. Just ask for the help if need be, because maybe you're in self-doubt because of your own position of being alone for so long and doing it for so long alone that you kind of question what others might even think. So bring in that connection again, and that will probably help you to overcoming that fear and the self-doubt that you could be facing right now, pile 2, because if you're doing it all by yourself, yeah, you're gonna feel fearful and doubtful towards others and what they might think, because you haven't even given yourself the chance to show and given them the chance to see. So that is the first step that you need to take here, I feel. The detachment into actually connecting again with those that, could actually help you. The mentality and the emotional, mentally and emotionally move away from a concern or desire. So if you connect more with people, I feel just stepping out and just connecting, it's going to bring those epiphanies, because again, that's the non-attachment, and you're going through a positive progress in that process. Oh, I love that. If you were to just connect more, go outside, connect with earth, connect with those around you, asking for help, instead of trying to do everything for yourself, instead of figuring everything out. That's your main thing right now. Don't do it alone. That could be where the fear is really coming in. Maybe you're feeling alone and you don't want to anymore. So definitely bring in the connections. That's your confirmation, pile 2. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Again, if you found this connection with people, if they were to support you, what would you do? How would you feel? You wouldn't fear anything anymore. You wouldn't doubt anything anymore, because you have people that are supporting you. So why do you need to have those people supporting you when you could be supporting yourself? When you could trust your own path, when you can trust your own self in this process that you're going down. But if you don't in this category, because you've been alone for so long, doing it alone for so long, and you have the self-doubt and this fear, then again, why are you going to keep yourself alone and keeping yourself in this fear and self-doubt when you could connect with others again and bring in that support system and give yourself that boost of understanding that what you're doing is still good. Even if you don't need the outside confirmation, sometimes the outside confirmation is nice to know every now and then. Every now and again. So let's just go further. Oh yeah, we have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. We also have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. You're growing through what you thought you knew, and what's not benefiting you anymore. It doesn't benefit you, and you're learning to let it go. And it's merely just a beginning, because you know that you have gifts of the soul that benefit yourself and others, and you're trying to bring about this with others around you. Whatever you're going for, believe in yourself. you're already doing it, trust your path. These are your confirmations, definitely too. Self-esteem, you really need to gain more self-esteem in this category if you haven't been feeling, very high in on that category of where you're at and feeling doubtful. Talking to somebody might help you in this process, so I definitely encourage that connection still. I'm just feeling that sense of connection is the main source of what's going to help you through this process. How you can achieve your true potential, overcoming your fears and your self-doubts is always up to us as individuals. But if we can't do it alone, because we have tried, for however long, then it's okay to say you need help. It's okay to get the support you need too, okay? We have, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. I love that for you. These are your final messages for your reading here today. We have one more. We have hope is the conduct for miracles. Oh, beautiful. That is beautiful. Hope. Have hope, and it will bring the miracles that you so wish. Detach and just accept, observe, and wait, bringing in this hope, knowing that you are creating these mindful moments throughout the day to remind yourself that you are love and miracles are natural. Hope is the conduct for miracles. You are love and miracles are natural for you. Pile 2, okay? Practice the detachment that miracles can come your way. Observe and wait. Accept, observe, and wait. It's bound to happen for you. Don't be fearful that it hasn't come yet. Don't have doubts that it hasn't happened for you yet. It's going to happen. You just have to keep going towards that path. And if you have, just a setback every once in a while, it's fine. It's just a little setback. It's not going to keep you from where you're trying to go. If you feel good doing it, then that's all that matters. And if you need the extra support around you, then ask for it. It's there for you, Pile 2. This is the reading that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you resonated with this reading. Thank you so much for being here with me, Pile 2. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like or comment on the video here, letting me know what you think or any other comments or questions that you might have. I would love to hear from you guys. Feel free. But I hope to see you again in my next reading. As always, much love. Hello, my beautiful stars that I've chosen the Pile 3 for this reading. Let's get right into how you can overcome your fears and self-doubts. By the first card, we have Unleash Your Imagination. Right, you may be limiting your intuition by limiting your imagination. Expand your idea of what's possible now in your life and in the world, while staying grounded, surrendered, and flexible. Unleash your imagination in general by indulging in a fun, creative hobby. Daydreams lead to real-life manifestations. Lovely. So if you have been feeling fearful or just kind of doubtful in certain areas, maybe you need to have a little bit more imagination for yourself. Maybe you're feeling that lack of creativity and inspiration in certain areas, but you need to expand your idea of what's possible now in your life and in the world. Stay grounded, stay surrendered, and flexible. Unleash your imagination. Getting into something fun, doing something that you enjoy, if you haven't gotten into a creative hobby, then maybe trying to indulge in something like that will help you. Daydreams lead to real life manifestations, so if you learn to just have fun like a child again, that can help you overcoming these fears and self-doubts, kind of letting loose and having that kind of childlike mentality and letting go of those fears, because even sometimes for kids, not all kids, but most kids, that those kids that have that kind of confidence about them, that they'll just go ahead and they'll barge through a door and they'll let everybody in the room know that they're there by saying hey and like saying look at me or whatever the case may be, trying to show off their new toy or something. So it's kind of like that attitude for you. You need to be that kind of child, young toddler, whatever the case may be, just barging through a room and letting themselves be the front and stage center, they're the star of the show. So taking into that and having a little bit more fun, and even if it's not like you want to be the center in the center of the stage and being, the star of the show, it doesn't change that you can still act like it from time to time and still have that kind of like fun, imaginative creativity in your head from the times that you want to, and kind of like let loose and not be so uptight or in your head about things. It's more so of, oh, I'm just gonna create this little thing, and kind of like creating a character, like in a character for a show or a movie. You're just creating a character. It's just a little scene you're doing, and then you're going about your day after you finish it. It's not like it's me, it's not like it's real. It was just the character I was playing. So unleash your imagination, have some fun with it, enjoy the fun you can have instead of the fear along with whatever that you could be holding yourself back from, and even the doubts that you're putting yourself in that category of holding yourself back. Because when you're fearing and you're doubting, you're not putting yourself in the position of your true potential, of what you are really wanting to go after and what you're really wanting to do. If you're going to sit back and say, oh, I really want to do it, but I'm scared that other people are going to see me do what I really want to do, then how is it that you're going to enjoy doing what you want to do at all if you're always going to have that fear of people looking at you? Kind of getting yourself out of that mentality and thinking, oh yeah, they're just gonna, acknowledge you the entire time. No. Maybe if you did something so out there and, that was just like that eye-catching attention, they could be staring at you for a long time. But even if they did, where would be the harm in that? They're engaged with what you are providing as maybe entertainment or something. Or, not even entertainment, but something as inspiring and an interesting notion of whatever. Maybe you could be saying something inspirational for a group of people. Maybe you could be, at a thing for poetry and people are in awe of you for that. Maybe you could just be, out and about, and you could be one of those people that like to just, break dance out on the sidewalks, or you're one of those people that sing for money on the streets or something like that. It's those things that people will always, have a chance to maybe glance at you, but not all the time that everyone is looking at you. Most of the time, they're trying to do their own thing, living their own life, going about their own business. So, where's the harm in being acknowledged every so often, right? Okay, so we have also sage with quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So maybe right now too, in using your imagination, taking the time to contemplate, meditate, resting on whatever it is that you want to have come to fruition. We have Guinevere with true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Ooh, that's a lovely message for those that have chosen pile 3. So if you are single and you're looking for love, then that could be kind of like a message there too and everything. And if you're feeling fearful and self-doubt in areas of that, then that's where bringing in this quiet time meditation and contemplation can help you. If you are in contact with someone, this is just the messages for those that might be talking to somebody romantically. If you are in contact with somebody and they are showing interest, then this could be the confirmation that it is true, that there is something romantic there. But you definitely need to just take the time alone for yourself and really just sit with those feelings. And when the time is right, you'll know when the time is right, when something will be revealed. Something could be revealed to you when you least expect it, is what I just got. But then for some of you, it could be that you just need to take that quiet time alone to rest and meditate and contemplate when will be the right time. And you will then know that you can come forward when a conversation stirs. See, daydreams lead to real life manifestation. So if you are there daydreaming that you're going to have this conversation with this person and it's going to go well, then that's, again, that confirmation that the manifestations can happen. Real life manifestations can come about if you go with it in a playful, kind of childlike manner with that imagination. If you use your imagination for your own desires and manifestations, they can come to fruition. You just have to have the intent, okay? Pile 3, we also have inner temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So, this is stirrings of the heart, definitely. So I feel like maybe this could be in terms of romance, but it doesn't have to be. This could be just general for, for people that are romantically involved. Those that aren't, take what is resonating with you. But I feel as though it's for you to connect with yourself again. Also, the true love for yourself, connect to the portal of your heart, the devotion that you feel for yourself personally, and that imagination for the love and creation that you can have for you. Again, pile 3, that is definitely a message that I'm getting. You are to just enjoy yourself again like you were a child, having that same love that you were to have when you were a child and growing up, and having that awe and inspiration and just the imagination and the desires to just do anything and everything most of the time, right? When you're a kid, you're just like, I want to go out, I'll play, I want to go and do this with my friends, and I just don't want to be cooped up up inside all day, so let me out. So it's kind of having that whole notion for yourself. What can you sit in this quiet meditation, contemplation, and really connect with again for yourself through imagination that will bring you this love again? The portal of your heart is speaking to you, and it's wanting to bring about that said love back in your life, okay? So overcoming the fears and the self-doubts is you really just connecting to what you love. Pile 3. If answer the call, what is your soul calling you to do? There you go. What is your soul calling you to do? Pile 3. Your soul is telling you that you are definitely needing some type of creativity, this imagination, this love to come back flowing in. That's definitely what I'm getting that senses of. We have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So unleash your imagination, having that discipline again, quiet contemplation, meditation. What is your soul calling you to do? We have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Stop having guilt that what you want to do or what you need to do in this time for yourself, pile 3, is something that's that you can't do at all. Like, you are going against it because maybe other people are telling you no, or that you just have that feeling around the people that you know are around yourself. If you are trying to move forward in a path for you that is beneficial for you and other people aren't supportive of that path, then those people aren't going to help you in your soul's growth. Those people aren't going to help you down the path of where you are intending to go. And if that is not assisting you, then you need to release it. And you can't hold guilt around releasing something that is not going to help you and assist you in your path in life. And if you want to hold on to those people or situations or places or things or whatever that is going to basically not assist you and hold you back, hold you down, however the case, then you'd rather feel the guilt. You'd rather feel the guilt of not doing what you want to do, where you're intended to go. You'd rather feel all of that and not put in the discipline that you can accomplish what you set your mind to, because you know that whatever that is no longer assisting you, is not meant for you in your soul's growth. The true romantic stirrings in your heart are you, pile 3. Are you. It's your heart calling to you, telling you that you need whatever it is that you desire. And if it's good for you and it benefits you in the ways that you know that you're going to be happy in your life and everything, it's telling you to take the initiative to accomplish what you want to set your mind to and go forth and not be fearful and don't have that self-doubt. Why would you have the guilt and not go forth with what your heart is desiring, what you're desiring, what you're being called to, your soul's calling out, saying, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need, right? Take the time, take the quiet time, sit with yourself, find that answer to the call within, tuning into the portal of your heart, the true love that you are having deep down inside yourself, that you're wanting, that's going to be there continuous, if anything, throughout your life. You're having the discipline to set your mind to it and accomplishing it. Don't have any guilt around any of it. You're releasing it because you are going towards what your soul is growing towards. You are moving in a new direction for what your soul needs. What is your soul calling you to do? You have 2 final cards here to end your reading. Pile 3, we have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Love is your main message. You definitely need to bring in this love and utilize that imagination with the love that you want and that you're feeling, or that you can create again for yourself through the imagination. Think about it. Daydream. Again, daydreams are like real life manifestations. So if you want to daydream in your current life, what it is that you are desiring, wanting, wishing, and wanting to have, it's all going to come to you one way or another. as I had it before for you guys. I'm sorry, something happened where the video cut out from literally this card here. So, as I believe I was saying, is that you can have anything you desire. Just focusing on the love for yourself and going for, what you want in your life, and focusing on that main aspect of answering what your soul is wanting for you. Okay, and we have your final card here, pile 3. We have my vibes speak louder than my words. So if you, have been keeping yourself silent for whatever reason too, or you feel as though you should keep silent because you feel like your words don't matter as much when you use them a whole lot of the times. Don't feel like that always, pile 3, because your words matter. Definitely use your words. Speak up whenever you feel that you need to speak up, but definitely your vibes in this category right now are what's speaking louder. And I feel like that is also going to give you that push in the direction for where you're trying to go, and maybe letting go of the fears and the self-doubts for yourself, because if your vibes are speaking a lot louder, then why would you be holding yourself back by letting the fears and self-doubts come in? And people are acknowledging that too within your vibes that you have, pile 3. It's interesting. But this is the reading that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that it resonated with you, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here with me. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give me a like down below, or a comment letting me know what you think of the video, or any other comments or questions that you have in regards to anything of another question for another video. I would love to know. But as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Much love.